Hi, my name is Chris, and for my presentation, I decided to go with the show Sopranos. Today, we'll be looking into a bit of Italian-American culture and how it affects communication. The show is focused mostly on an Italian mob family based in New Jersey. Today, we're going to be looking at members Christopher and Paulie. Christopher recently was promoted to the rank of captain, and while Paulie, still above him, needs to remind him of his place in the organization. Let's take a look.
FBI. Come on, dickhead. Open up.
For fuck's sake, Paulie, it's 2 a.m.
I know. It's an outrage. Adriana, you in there?
Yeah?
Sorry for the intrusion, honey. Put something on and come out here.
You can't fucking do this like this.
I can't? You must have not read up on the latest rules. And put that piece away. What's all this?
The Berezovsky brothers jacked the shipment from Milan off Pier 87. These are for aid.
Nice goods. My Broadway's a size 10. Patsy, pack up some of these shoes. Chrissy, you don't mind if I take my taste now?
He's not taking those.
Make yourselves comfortable. We'll just have a little look around.
We're still gonna get more shoes, right?
I don't know. Now I have to go into my pocket for them.
This really sucks, Christopher.
You see the shit I go through? Motherfucker.
What?
Nothing.
As we can see, Christopher's not too happy about this situation. Paul is showing up unannounced at 2 a.m, walking in like he owns the place, taking what he wants, and even going through some private, personal belongings. This is to remind Christopher that Christopher's below him. One other thing to take note of is that when Christopher protests against this, Paulie reminds him that these are the rules, implying that this is part of their culture and therefore their communication. After this all goes down, Christopher complains about it to the head boss, Tony. Later, we see Tony talking to Paulie about it. Let's see how that goes down.
You go too easy on him.
Probably.
Hey, my nephew Cubby wasn't dead. I'd have a soft spot for him.
You sniffed that girl's panties?
He told you that? Fucking baby.
Gotta apologize.
T, I'm not apologizing.
You out of line. He's gonna marry the girl, for Christ's sakes.
As of the wedding day, anything that touches a pussy is off limits.
Judging by what was said here, one can imply that, in their culture, things aren't really truly official until marriage is involved. Lastly, we see Paulie confront Christopher about him going to Tony about the situation. Let's see how that plays out.
Now what?
Get in. I'm here to tell you one thing. You ever go whining to the big man again about shit between you and me, we'll have a problem, my friend. You seen these?
The two men don't seem very happy to see each other, and Paulie tells Christopher that the next time that he has an issue with him, he should come to him directly. This implies that in their culture, they like to handle business directly, man to man, and don't like going through others to deal with it. At the very end of the clip, we see Paulie reach to the back of his car to grab something to show Christopher. Christopher sees this as a threat, and it causes him to reach for his firearm. Now, in a normal situation, someone wouldn't see this as a threat, they'd see it as normal. But because of their culture and their communication, he sees this as a potential threat on his life. Now, throughout these clips, we see a couple of different things that relate to the textbook. One of them being how culture can affect communication, as well as different types of communication, and also attributes of communication. Let's dive into those. We see the influence of culture on their communication through the way they treat each other, the harshness of their tones, how direct they are with each other. This is clearly a part of the way that they deal with each other and things. We also see the communication through strong body language and also tough facial expressions to provide intimidation. One concept shown was masculinity versus femininity. In these people's lives, there's no room for femininity. They have to be tough, strong, and masculine. There's no room for sensitivity or thoughtfulness. Another strong idea in this scenario is collectivism versus individualism. In the mob family, collectivism is a strong central theme, as they do really see it as a family, where everyone comes together to provide for each other. People with individualistic ideologies won't last long in this family, as you have to be a thinker for everyone involved and can't just be out for yourself. The scholarly source I found comments directly on how Paulie is one of the best representations of Italian-American culture in the show. The author says, quote, "He is the one who was witness to their speech, behavior, and he absorbed their culture, superstitions, and all." They back up this claim by mentioning how, at a time in the show, they go to Italy, and how Paulie is the one who seems most interested in this, even trying to speak to the locals in the local tongue. After reviewing this, we can see that this is a clear example of the concepts that we've been learning, as culture plays a clear part in the way that these people communicate and go about their daily lives.